Is he on any medication?
None.
Doctor, I think you should see this.
How much?
Why, what is it?
He's got money coming out the wazoo.
What do we have?
Money out the wazoo.
Move this man to a private room.
Out of the way, this man's got money coming out the wazoo.
Does your husband have insurance?
Insurance? He's got money coming out of the wazoo.
Oh.
Financial privacy is one of the cornerstones of any democracy, as valuable to a democracy's function as the freedom of speech. In fact, we argue that in a monetized society without financial privacy, there can be no freedom of speech. Nav Coin's NavTech system provides users with a simple way to protect their financial privacy. It is easy to use, and transactions arrive at their destination within minutes of being sent. Just tick the box and send the coins. NavTech handles the rest. Behind the simplicity, NavTech is powered by cutting-edge technology that processes and anonymizes transactions using a secondary blockchain known as the subchain. Fast confirmation times and borderless transactions make Nav Coin the ideal vehicle for modern international private value transfers. Good morning, YouTube, and welcome back to the channel. This is Tyrone with another cryptocurrency recap. Today is the 9th of January, 2019, and as you heard from my introduction, I am focusing today's video on the coin Nav Coin, N-A-V. Not sure if they call it Nav, but that's what I call it, Nav Coin, and it's one that I found yesterday, so we'll talk about that here in a little bit on the video. But to get started quickly, just an update on the markets. This morning Bitcoin is up almost 1%. It was down earlier, tested the $13,000 level and popped up from there. So still, again, just kind of consolidating, which is good. A healthy Bitcoin, I think, is healthy for all of the world of crypto. Ethereum still holding on to its number 2 position, back over $1,200. So Ethereum continues its upward steady climb. Again, more activity, people utilizing the Ethereum network. So many positive things coming soon, I believe, with Ethereum. So this price could continue to trend upward. Ripple, yesterday and the day before, I spoke on Ripple and Stellar, just on some of the pressure that was on the coins. What I saw in a video yesterday from YouTube channel Crypto Club, and what had happened was that Ripple, also Stellar, and a few other coins, which are volumes dominated in Korea. If you go to Coin Market Cap, they had always included all the prices at every exchange in their aggregate total for their price that they would post. As of yesterday, and they kind of did it on the sly, which has angered many in the social community that are boycotting Coin Market Cap actually because of this. You see here BitHum, Coin One. These are both the Korean won. They are, and you see that's where all of the volume for Ripple, also majority for Stellar, they come from these Korean exchanges. So you see here the price is $1 more than Bitfinex, over $1 and some change over the price at Binance. So those were taken, anything with an asterisk. If you look on the market tab on coinmarketcap.com, there's an asterisk next to it. That means that price is not included in the aggregate price of the coin or token. So that's what occurred. They didn't really alert anyone, so that's how come there's a buzz about it on Twitter and the other social media outlets. People are boycotting Coin Market Cap. I've kind of gotten used to them. It's kind of where I start, like a nice pair of slippers. So I'm not going to boycott them. I definitely believe they could have executed the delivery of the information better, but that's what happened. So I apologize. Again, if I alarmed anyone in videos in the last couple days. One thing, though, the charts did show that the support did hold for Ripple and the support and resistance levels did hold according to the chart on Ripple and Stellar, so that was encouraging. Again, I'm a former equity trader, so I've dealt more with, again, stocks, a lot of option trading, and I try to use that experience in the crypto market. But cryptocurrencies they are a financial instrument, but it's a different world. So I'm educating, prepping myself, and learning here as well. So for me to say that I know it all would not be true. So that's why I always ask, if you hear something that might sound a little faulty in my reporting, please leave a comment, because I'm quick to correct that. So we'll leave that there. And what I did yesterday, again, just kind of disappointed with Ripple, also with Stellar. Not disappointed because it was able to achieve huge gains, so disappointed is kind of too strong of a word, but just maybe looking for a place to move on. There's a lot of action, a lot of excellent projects, a lot of activity, a lot of gains to be made in the crypto space. There's over 1,300 different currencies, so it's hard to know them all. I mean, it's impossible, just due to time. So usually when I'm looking at CoinMarketCap, I stay to the top 100, and there are a lot of these coins that are on the top 100 definitely deserve to be here because of what they're doing and what's in the pipeline for them. There's a lot that just have been pumped up for no real valid reason, no products in the pipeline. So I decided last night, do a little research, dig a little deeper, and first just go a little deeper into CoinMarketCap and look at the second page, numbers 101 to 200, and see what kind of value lied within. And so just looking through, another requirement that I'm looking to apply to coins that I purchase is circulating supply. So Nav Coin, again, is what I want to talk about now. And limited supply, 62 million total coins. That's one thing that I believe that makes Bitcoin valuable, of course, other than being the first, is that the limited supply, I believe currently it's 16 million Bitcoin. The maximum amount will be 21 million Bitcoin. And that limited supply creates a finite resource that also has the value in it by not being so liquid. Say like a dollar, or for instance Ripple or Tron. I mean, these coins with hundreds of millions of outstanding circulating coins, and it's not a bad thing, but for me, I want to find a project that is solid with a limited number of coins, that if they do execute upon their plan, that they would be able to move forward with that. So Nav Coin is one that I did find. It does trade on Binance, showing that it's currently at $3.88. And looking at its historical data, excuse me, computer's just running a little slow. So historically, it's been right in these levels, and once I refer to the chart, you'll see that as well. Kind of had a pump up right here on the 7th of January, but pretty much kind of staying in the same kind of channel for now. What I liked about Nav Coin, other than the circulating supply, is that they are a privacy coin. And so with all the buzz going around about the importance of privacy coins, I have not heard a whole lot about Nav Coin. Again, Verge, Monero have been the ones that have kind of dominated the airwaves. But I do understand the importance of privacy coins. I do believe that there is a market for privacy coins, and that they're going to start being utilized sooner than later. Again, that's also something that had me kind of looking for other projects. Is I was always pro Ripple. I was worked in the investment banking industry, but as I've transitioned from that world, I understand the yoke that banks have placed upon our necks, kind of the unfair advantage that they've had over us ordinary citizens. And that's what makes the blockchain so special, is that it breaks us away, the decentralized nature of the blockchain. And I possibly didn't understand the value of it fully previously, but it's making more sense. And the people who were kind of against Ripple, saying that it's not decentralized, that it's the banks, I mean, their argument is starting to sway me a bit more and more. So I'm looking for ways that we as people can transact with each other without someone looking over our shoulder and approving if that's an acceptable use of our hard-earned funds. So Nav Coin is providing that. They have, with their Privacy Coin project, they have a wallet that you are able to download now. I have my wallet currently syncing right now. I'm still a year and 19 weeks behind, so that'll be syncing up hopefully here later in the day. And the Nav Coin, what I like, just again, I'm not a tech person. I'm new, just understanding the blockchain, and so I'm not an expert on the technology at all. So what I did like about NavTech is that looking at their white paper, I've been a lot of times looking at a white paper, after I'm more confused once I'm done reading it than I was when I started. I mean, it's just might as well be in a foreign language for me, because a lot of the talk and the tech talk is over my head. So I try to understand the best I can. But the thing about this NavTech white paper upon first read is that it made sense to me. I understand what they're trying to do. I understand how they're going to attempt to do it, and it makes sense to me. It's something that I see people utilizing sooner than later. I understand, again, the importance of the option to send a private transaction if that's what you choose, and that's what a Nav Coin is giving you the opportunity to do. So you can have that anonymous perspective if you'd like, and if you would like it to be public, you have that option as well. And that's just giving power back to the people, part of what the decentralized network is supposed to be, what Bitcoin is all about. And so that's kind of where I'm going, and looking at these privacy coins, and especially one like Nav Coin that has such a limited supply and a working product that is being used by the marketplace now. Also, their management team, they're active. They have a nice following on social media. People are interested in what they're doing. And again, the project is active, and it's something that is moving forward. So I made a purchase in NavCoin yesterday, and it's something that again, there will be short-term trading opportunities, but this is one I want to hold out to June to see exactly how they're able to execute on their plan. Another thing about them in their wallet is that it is proof of stake. So just by having the wallet run on your computer in the background, you can earn a percentage of Nav Coin. So you can earn money and also use the Nav Coin wallet to transact with whomever you wish in the world, either publicly or privately. So this is one that I would look into. Again, if nothing else, it's a white paper that anyone with any business acumen is going to be able to understand. I mean, I like them just because I can understand them, so that gives me a lot of confidence in putting a little bit of money towards them. I'm looking over at the chart over on Coinigy. So they had a nice run up. It looks like on about this 6th, and huge sell that came in, but it didn't really affect the coin. I mean, you would think when you see this type of spike that there would be some type of a drop. Again, it just increased the volume there for a short spell, so it did run up, fell off, and now it's kind of just been off of that low that was set there and just kind of going sideways. So right now I think it's a good time to buy. You're not buying at the absolute high, but because this is a working project, it is something that I think is a good time to get in fundamentally and technically. So also, I haven't posted a disclaimer on the site. Again, this is not financial advice. I am not your financial advisor. Just a guy who loves to talk about crypto and financial assets. But again, you must be responsible for your own decisions and your trades, and I'm sure if you're watching this channel, you are aware of that. But that's my choice for the day. What I will be doing is I did find a few other gems in my research yesterday, so over the next few days I will be introducing the coin that I found and the new coin that I will be adding to my portfolio. Again, today it is Nav. You can find them on Binance, so that's one that I would certainly check out, especially with all of the rage going on with the privacy coins. So let's get back to the markets here quickly. And again, still Bitcoin still holding on to that slight gain. And to see who are the big winners so far, Wax, have no idea. Metablock, no idea. This one right here, I have to shed a tear. 0x. This is a pretty good project. I owned them, geez, a quarter. Sold out, traded myself out before it got to $1, and since I've been out of it, it has had a nice run up to $2.35. But they're doing a lot of work with a lot of projects, so maybe one of the projects that you like, 0x, may be working with them, so they're kind of a behind-the-scenes type project, but they're going to be the infrastructure for possibly many future products, so that's one to keep an eye on. And let's just scroll down. Yeah, a lot of these storage, little cloud project, basic attention token has had a nice run, and I really like what they're doing. Actually be talking about a company that does something similar in a video in a couple days, and one that I do and have held in my portfolio for a while. Funfair has been performing extremely well. They do have a higher than I'd like a circulating supply, but they are in the online gaming business, and you know, everyone knows that that's always popular. So I believe do some research on Funfair, but I believe that's one that we can see continue to trend higher going forward. And just lastly here, without a scroll, Substratum. Again, this is one that if you look at some of my earlier videos, like I said, I kind of missed out on this one. I'm glad to see, because again, they have a decentralized internet, net neutral network, and I really enjoy their project, and the people over there all seem like really good people and very committed to what they're doing. So that's also one to look into as a Substratum. So that is what I have for you this Tuesday morning. I hope that you found it informative. If you did, please click the like. Also subscribe so you can be updated when the new videos are released. It's a good day in crypto. Again, just remember to do your research fundamentally and technically, and I hope that all the trades work in your favor. Stay profitable, friends.